Hi guys, it's Deadman Shrike here, and I'm going to be running you through my favorite Spinmetal farming route in this video. Now, the reason I like this Spinmetal farming route better than other ones is because of two reasons. One, it has a high yield, which should be on any farmer's route, and it also is very lengthy, which means that by the time you finally circle around, most of your chests and Spinmetals should have actually respawned. If not, then another 2 or 3 runs, and you'll probably hit just about every location you can, and everything should be spawning back again. So we're starting off in the steps, which is of course the very first area to access. And basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to run through on our sparrows, or feet if you're old-fashioned. We're going to be running through the restoration mission area, and we're going to come through to the divide, which is actually where you very first come out when you're a fledgling guardian. So if you have a decent sparrow and you're using it, don't worry about dying because you're going to be moving too fast to die anyways. And now that we're in the divide, we're actually going to cut right across the entire area. Now, there's actually another Spinmetal route on the divide. However, I don't like it simply because it's not as high of a yield and it's a much shorter route. And it takes much longer for everything to respawn. So now that we've hit the rocket yards, what we're going to do is we're going to hop off and begin our Spinmetal route. Now, the first place to check is right here. A chest usually spawns up there. Then you want to hop down and check inside the building, as a chest will oftentimes spawn in there too. Now, usually right around here, Spinmetal shows up. So check that out, and then go in here, and make sure to check behind the desks, because a lot of the times they'll actually spawn back here and people will miss it entirely. So we continue going, and we hop up, and now we're going to go all the way across the top of this roof to look for a chest that'll spawn right there. Now there are 3 areas a chest will spawn right here. The first one is up in that corner, in this area, and in the back there. Now there's a Spinmetal that usually spawns right here, or across that area. Now as we continue, we go into this room to check for a chest. And again, always remember to check behind the desk, because they are notorious for hiding chests and people most oftentimes miss them. So we're going to hop down and we're going to look, and there's nothing right now. I apologize for the dryness of this route. Normally it's much more active than this, but your next chest is going to be right here. Then you go in. You'd look for a chest in here, not a very big area. Now, a chest will usually spawn one of 2 areas right here. One is there, and the second one is down there, which is where it's at right now. So as we hop out, now a Spinmetal usually spawns there, or right here. Now let's quickly get rid of the dregs and the servitor. Now there are 3 areas a chest will spawn over here. The first one is in this room, which it hasn't this time. The second one is in this room. It can spawn either behind this pillar or in the corner. That corner is actually far less likely to happen, but I have seen it happen. And the last in this little area is in this room right here. Now, as we exit and head up farther to our left, there's normally a Spinmetal that actually spawns. It's usually in this corner or in this area. This nice little stretch. Now, as we head over here, as we can see, there's a chest up there. That should be pretty obvious as you're approaching it. Then another one usually spawns in this room, sometimes behind the chest. And then the last area that actually spawns, buddy Sparta's here, is it usually spawns right there. And there's usually a Spinmetal that farms right here. So as we continue, there's sometimes a Spinmetal that spawns right there, and we head up here where there is usually a chest. This time there's not. Now we're going to continue, and this is usually a hotbed for spin metal, which is right there or sometimes over there. Now there's sometimes a chest right there, not in this instance, and there's usually a chest that spawns right there. Usually spin metal pops up around here, and there's actually a chest right here. Spin metal will sometimes spawn right here, or along this area. And as we see, we're back at the beginning, and that is the end of this route. So enjoy, subscribe, enjoy my other videos, and leave me a comment.